Capricorns, Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Happy Capricorn season in Mercury retrograde. Yes, we're still in it. Family, we are taking a look at what it is that you don't see coming in January. Now, I already started this reading and then I needed to press pause and ended up canceling the whole video. And I don't have good editing skills, so I'm having to start over. So please bear with me, Capricorns. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit that like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings. Check out my second channel for general readings and other information. But mainly comment down below, join the conversation, leave your birthday, drop your sun, moon, rising, and be sure to let me know where you're watching from. Always big shout out to everybody watching in Michigan. Capricorn family. The first thing that flew out was this big bad Five of Swords. Some of you, what you don't see coming is an interaction with an air sign individual. But what I really get, the overall energy has been that there's some type of confrontation, a conversation, some of you regarding somebody watching you, being watched, or someone being watched. I'm almost wondering if somebody isn't getting caught up in something for some of you or someone that you're dealing with. I feel like there's a legal situation that's coming out in which somebody who's in the middle of something, and when I say in the middle, I mean between two parties, it seems. Some of you, because this gives me the father figure vibes, but it may not be the case for everyone. May not even be a man involved, but somebody in between two parties trying to start something. Some of you, it may even be a financial issue. The truth of the matter, a conversation getting ready to be had. Now, what we also see is the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Some of you dealing with a fixed sign person, but we see this new year, new beginnings, new opportunities. We see this energy of somebody wanting to tie up these loose ends. Shout out to those of you born in the year of the snake or dealing with somebody year of the snake. And shout out to all my watchers in Africa. Family. But we see this energy of somebody coming in to tie up these loose ends, some loose ends being tied up. Somebody taking a second look at things. But I also, as I'm looking at the snake, maybe it's a good thing that my video got messed up, is this snake is like squeezing this earth. What is this energy of somebody being suffocated or put in a position where they're, I feel like between a rock and a hard place? It also gives me the Saturn vibes, the way that there's kind of rings around this earth, you know, the Capricorn vibes. Some of you may be dealing with another Capricorn person, fixed sign, but what we get is somebody's feelings are about to be hurt. I wouldn't be surprised as I'm looking at this particular Three of Air if somebody isn't coming in asking for a favor. And again, and maybe I watched too much Maury. Maybe I've watched too much Law and Order, but it's giving handcuffs here and evidence here. What's with the labs coming back? Family, it could also be somebody coming back because a situation didn't work out somewhere else, but it is giving somebody coming with the hand out here, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody coming here with the hand out here. Oh, got the bag open, begging, vulnerable. I feel like somebody's getting ready to ask you for help. So while something's going on somewhere, somebody's about to be coming and asking you for help. It's the Queen of Swords here. The person on their knees. The fact that this person is with child. And I said father figure here. It could be, like I said, it could be a woman. But there's something like this person is carrying something. Like it may be a situation where you're finding out why somebody's coming, bringing their way back around now, because in a few months or in a few weeks, you're going to find out exactly what was going on here. It's the pregnancy, 9 months or really 10. And you see the 10 of earth here and this 10 of air. That above and below, balance, equally given and taken. And you see 3, 4, 5 of air. We see very clearly here. Now we see the stairway to heaven, or at least that's my projection. My professional projection at that. But we see this energy of somebody thinking about something, trying to make their way back up. I feel like somebody's trying to right some wrongs even. Because it's the looking back. Righting wrongs, making things right, wanting to have certain conversations. But I feel this energy of somebody's watching. The way that this man is looking at this globe, the way that this snake is moving around it. And even when you go back to the beginning, we see this lion in the bushes. Some of you, somebody's lies may be getting exposed. But we see all this person crouched down hunting. We see, every time I look at this card, it makes me think a leopard never changes its spots. It's that 3 of swords that's behind here. Can y'all see that? Let me pull it up close. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Notice the sword in the back here, behind this person's back. There's a major something that's getting ready to come out. This person that's in the middle. I repeat, it's the person that was in the middle of something that is going to be asking for a second chance, asking for another opportunity, asking to have a conversation with you, asking to make things right. And I feel like when they come to reconcile, have this conversation because they've been thinking about something for a while, wanting to right some wrongs. They've been doing some healing here. And we even see in the background a conversation. We see our man's here in the red looking back. And we see this leopard energy, right? The leopard skin on this person's back. Again, there's this energy of needing to be cautious around this person. And even with the leopard spots, it could just be that somebody is a flashy dresser. But it makes me think of somebody wanting to blend in with their surroundings while they're hunting, while they're preying on someone. Could be wrong. But somebody's in trouble and coming to ask for something, coming to reconcile. And where there's smoke, there is smoke with this 10 of air, there's fire. It's giving Ferngully Hexus. And we see this little secret situation going on here. It's the fact that somebody was either committed to keeping something a secret, what a commitment, a job. It almost gives me a family situation here, a work situation. And then we see somebody just watching. See this Queen of Wands here. The 6 of fire. And this Empress. So we see a celebration, somebody being welcomed back, but we get this person, I feel like somebody who has a lot of status. Some of you, very physically attractive, has a lot of opportunities being handed to them. Is going to be coming forward, asking for help, asking for forgiveness. And when I say asking for help, I mean asking for your assistance, asking, for your cooperation, asking for somebody to be a part of something. Notice we see this Knight of Pentacles here, big Aries with the Emperor. Again, I said father figure, but it's giving man. But we see the Empress as well. Female, Taurus, Libra, Aries here. Taurus, Aries, horned folks. I'm wondering if this isn't somebody who has a grudge with you or you with this person and somebody wanting to move on. Somebody's pride and ego. For some of you, it's an issue with somebody's pride and ego getting the best of them. For some of them, it has to do with a business situation. I'm almost wondering. Okay, is that on camera? Let me make sure, because sometimes I'm not paying attention. Notice the elephants here. And this Knight of Pentacles and this Emperor. Again, the leopard clothing here that we see the deceased leopard no longer with us in the Five of Swords. And then we see him in the back of the Four of Swords. So, the spots are still the same. For some of you, this reaching out is a control thing, getting somebody to cooperate. Again, because this situation may not be for today or even this month. Somebody needs somebody to be invested. Invested. And I'm really feeling like, again, there's a time element to this. Controlling somebody over a long period of time, it's giving breadcrumbing. It's giving, keeping somebody in a certain position. It could even be somebody coming in bearing gifts. But again, you see this energy of somebody being in the middle. The Queen of Fire, the King of Fire. And we see this Empress and even the Six of Wands. There's this other person, other party. It's giving, there's an instigator that's getting ready to be exposed. There's something with a third party situation that is getting ready to come out. You have somebody coming in asking for forgiveness, asking for some help, coming in vulnerable. There's something that they were hiding. And we've seen a couple of sixes, the Six of Air here, the Six of Fire, 3, 4, 5, 6. All in air. And you see this person covering some things up. Now, I'm wondering, Capricorn, if you're not the person that somebody was keeping hidden in the dark, a secret separate from other people, because we've also seen this element of somebody being isolated. But somebody's going to be poking around. Fake accounts, fake emails, calls and things. But it's also giving the watching from a distance. Somebody not saying anything or not saying exactly what it really is here. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, doesn't come in talking about they're having medical issues to open up the lines of communication, but really it's something else. I'm almost wondering if somebody thought that if somebody thought something was done and over and it's not, especially if somebody thought something was over and done with once someone or something was removed from a situation. Notice how our warrior here has a shield, but the shield is beside him. It's almost as if somebody, if they are getting hit out of left field with something, and now somebody is needing to cover their tracks. Heavy on the looking back. We see, okay, lots of air. Aquarius here with the star. Shout out to the 7th and the 17th babies. And the New Year's babies with the 1st, the Magician. Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, fam, all the air energy. And we started with air. We've seen a lot of things coming in order with, not Law and Order, family. Things happening in order. And a special shout out to the January 17th Capricorns. being in alignment, right place, right time. Why do I feel like some of y'all are watching? I feel like some of you are watching something go down. While some of you are having this person come in asking for help, or asking to reconcile, saying they got a health issue, honey. Others of you know or are on the other side of what's going on. Notice how we have our queen here, and we already see this energy of beauty, extreme beauty here with this queen of fire and our empress here. Beauty, abundance, but we see more of that even with Oshun here with this star. Who's this golden friend, lover, child, sibling, family, in which somebody's having to look back, or there's mind games being played, somebody paying attention, wanting to come back to make a situation right. And again, the situation is not coming up soon, right now. There's a situation that's longer term than that. That just because they're showing up now, they may not need something right away, but they're coming in vulnerable. They're coming in wanting to reconcile. They're coming in after walking away, and it's the loud professing of feelings, wanting to work a situation out, waiting for cooperation, but it's also all these people around. Notice the serpent here, even in this Ten of Cups, this card of happiness and joy, emotional fulfillment, a snake. Some of you, somebody sees is taking an opportunity to come back, admitting to some type of feeling guilty, got somebody coming back, but others, there's a reason why somebody's trying to make something public now, especially if it was a secret before. Some of y'all are not falling for that I'm sick stuff. Somebody's in the hospital. They got a problem. I also feel that there's, again, with this energy of somebody being very close off to this or needing to keep your guard up. But like somebody getting a sick feeling about this person's return, about this situation. Some of y'all work with this individual. And again, some of you, I think it was a work thing. But there's something about this lady at this typewriter working. Creating things. And then it's the demon also. Like something making its way back around, somebody writing, reaching out to somebody, knowing the right things to say. It's almost this energy also, somebody, not being stuck in this trap or being quiet anymore. Notice how he's outside of this Eight of Swords. Some of y'all, somebody's coming back because they need you to be in a certain position when a certain event takes place. Somebody is well aware that something is getting ready to happen. And whatever this is going to be public, if it's not already. Notice the eights, the 8 of air and the 8 of water here. And somebody wants everything to go smoothly. Needs for it to go smoothly. Everybody needs to be cooperating. Libra energy here with this Justice card. Another 5 with the 5 of Cups. So we've seen 2 5s. The 5 of water, the 5 of air. Yeah. A head over heart decision is going to need to be made. Because somebody's going to come in and play on somebody's emotions if they have to. But I'm telling you, there's this core or public element to this, wanting to reconcile, wanting to come back together, wanting to have this fresh start. It's not just the new year. There's, I'm telling you, a legal thing or a justice, a situation being made right in the background. Somebody does not want to be embarrassed. Somebody does not want to be embarrassed, especially if it's coming down to somebody being stingy or some lie, something that somebody was keeping to their chest is getting ready to come out. And repeat, getting ready to come out. Somebody disappearing, dodging, running. Could even be why somebody's in a rush to meet up, have a conversation, talk to somebody. And you see again here. Because for some of you, this is somebody coming back after they already said, told you and other people they would never talk to you again. They would never need you again. But there's a situation where somebody, I'm telling you, is rushing back. Rushing back. Oh, yes. Look at it. It's the sickness here in the background. Yeah, the tables have turned. And now we started with some children. Now we have one here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody's going to be put in a position and they need you. I feel like they need you to have their back. They need you to be cooperating. As I mentioned earlier, the tables have turned and somebody's out here vulnerable. And I feel like it has to do with somebody's taken a bad deal, made a bad offer. A deal that was too good to be true. I'm telling you, something has gone down. You about to find out what it is sooner or later. And this fresh start has to do with the tower moment somebody's going through. And notice this person singing here in the background. Coming in with all these offers and promises, 6 and 9 is doing a whole lot. Which makes me think of a Cancer person. Like June, July birthday. But it also makes me think of somebody who like is a Cancer. Like you have to watch this person. Like everything that they touch turns to ruin. Turns to ruin. But somebody's at a crossroads here and things are not as black and white as they seem. And that's the thing. The truth of the whole matter is getting ready to come out about someone. I'm telling you, somebody needs your help. And it's all of the snakes, that being significant as well. Capricorns, I'm not going to drag this out. Happy New Year. Drop your birthday down below. Let me know it resonated. Hit the like button, subscribe. And Capricorn family, cross watchers, I'll be tapping it with you very soon. Keep it real.